All right, welcome everybody. It's D&D time. So we're gonna play some D&D. So I will now turn on the audio so you guys can be heard now.
Yay!
All right. So it's D&D night and
Early D&D night.
It's early D&D night. That's right. We gotta go to bed early. So we're beginning early and ending early. But last time it was an exciting one. We have two new people, two new members of the party, perhaps joining us today. We'll see if they actually get to join halfway through this.
Have fun watching. We're never going to look for anyone.
I'm sitting right here where I am. I'm not moving.
We're going into isolation.
Over in the end, you see a character staring you down. Looks like he really wants to join the party. I leave.
I leave.
I leave. Yeah.
We had one in our other campaign, our Sunday one that we do. This was a long time ago. I think it was before you, Eric, where Butler died. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah,
and,
normal.
He came back. He always plays a cleric. And so
Lawful good.
we were in the dungeon, and then we walk into an inn, or I think he was like tied up, like he was imprisoned, was his new character. So we're supposed to free the guy, and he joins us. And he was always play a dwarf cleric. And Philip, other friend of ours, like as soon as we saw he came in and stabbed him and killed him. So like a few hours or a couple hours later, there's another dwarven cleric locked up. It's like, all right, we'll let this one in.
That's fantastic.
All right. Anyway,
That's what I want to hear.
what map am I on here?
I don't know. I'm looking at spells.
There's like one person in this. Weird. Okay. Anyway, last time was big fight time. It was the party versus a band of rabid animals, and a couple incubus and a succubus, and it was bad. It was
bad.
There was eagles and there was owls involved. There was some eagle and succubus kissing going on, and falls to their near death, and then falls to their death.
The number one best character died.
Yeah, we all miss Rook.
Oh.
Sick burn. You don't ever have to deal with frogs ever again.
Just you wait.
In fact, now that he's dead, I'm thinking about going back to that village and just torching the earth.
Oh Lord.
So, we pick up, and let me get a board that's more appropriate for this. We are still in the forest. The forest is in bad shape. We have Finn and Shiro have just flown away, and they found themselves sort of an opening in the grass and landed. Jack is still near the encounter, but he has run a bit, and he's hidden behind some trees.
What board is this?
Oh yeah, I gotta pull you guys here. I just pulled you back to the this one because it's forest. So doesn't matter where you are. I need to give you guys. I'll get you new characters, but I'll get them here in a minute. Pull out when you get met. So you guys, if you have anything you want to do immediately, let me know before we.
Guys, Bert's back.
On.
Yeah.
I'm
just hiding.
We gotta get. Jack has to do his like.
Jack is kind of lost. He's off by himself, and he has hidden.
His favorite terrain, though.
There's a bunch of animals around. They're out sniffing and searching for you. You don't see the succubus or incubus that was chasing you, but 15 minutes go by and you're hiding behind your tree, and you see the animals sort of like in unison. They're sniffing around, they're looking around, and all of a sudden they stop, they freeze, and they snap and turn to the northwest, and then they start marching that way.
Okay. I'm just doing good. I'm just doing my best to hide.
Okay, and the animals mosey on back that direction. And then for a moment, it all seems clear. And one thing I wanted to do, I mentioned this last week and I forgot. What's everyone's passive perception?
Is that
7
plus your
10 plus your perception.
7. Oh, is it 10 plus perception?
10 plus
Oh, yeah.
perception.
That's passive, yeah.
19.
8.
11.
You're -2. That's why That's why I can get you so easy.
Eh.
What's Jack?
19.
19 passive perception.
10
19.
plus
I thought you were 16. Oh, I've been hosing you.
If he's trained in perception.
What is the new guys?
23.
Woo,
10.
look at that.
Whoa.
23. And then Newbert.
crap.
Your new character name's gonna be called Newbert, by the way, whether you like it or not.
Newbert.
That's a good name.
What is
Newbert.
Newbert.
Is 10. Okay.
Newbert von
Oh,
Frankenstein.
Finn, what are you?
11.
11. Okay. With a 19, you can hear some footsteps quickly coming from the north. Jack.
I look over there and see what I see.
Well, as you are hiding, you see a human who's making their way. They're not running. They're trying to be kind of sneaky. Humanoid, robed up, is making their way through the woods, heading south. They're looking. You can tell they're looking around, looking a little frantic, like they are attempting to make their way through this forest without getting attacked.
Okay.
Coming
I
from the
follow them.
direction where the animals were heading to.
Coming from okay. I try to get their attention.
Okay, what do you do?
I say, hey.
Okay. Ajar, you hear behind you. Hey.
What?
Oh, that's you?
That's me. Hello.
What's your name?
Is that what you say? Oh, that's you.
What's your name? Ajar?
Ajar.
So
Like,
Ajar.
I left the door ajar?
Yeah.
he freezes. There's a couple extra A's in there. He freezes,
And on teal day?
and won't you describe yourself, David?
I am a human with chainmail armor on.
What does he see
With
when he
the
looks
spear
What's he see when he looks at
and
you?
he says a human with chainmail armor with a trident and a spear in the back with a crossbow.
Level
So
are we,
he's
10?
he's very you're 10. He's very very robed up. He's got a cloak on. He's got a hood. You can't really see his face very well. He's got coverings on it, maybe rogue-like, but you can tell by his armor he's got a glint of some chainmail on him. He has a trident in hand.
Okay. Say, hey. Where you headed?
Away from wherever I just saw.
Okay, good. Me too. Can we partner up?
You look
You
trustworthy.
know what? I think that's like that sounds like a good idea. Sure.
Best thing I've ever heard.
I'm all up with that.
I'm like, okay. Wait, so what direction is, like, from what I remember, was Finn and everyone
you're
else?
heading that way. They went west.
Okay.
They went west
Here-
southwest.
Now here's the thing. As I'm heading that way, could I pinpoint where Frogman's body was?
Yeah, you probably could have seen whenever you were hiding there. You probably
Mhm.
could have just seen it laying there.
Right.
It's still there.
That's
Hmm.
all right. So what I do is I say, what's your name?
Ajar.
Okay, Ajar. Follow me.
All right.
I'm looking for my friends. So I start heading to the Frogman's body.
Are you stealthily
I-
going, or are you?
Yes, stealthily.
Okay. Ajar, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna follow.
Okay. Roll me your stealth. Disadvantage.
Alright, so stealth. Ooh. 15.
Okay. You don't have
Uh-oh.
disadvantage.
Oh, I don't.
Francisco doesn't have disadvantage. David does.
No, I just rolled it once.
Okay.
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 I got 15.
Okay.
I got 7.
It's very quiet out here. But your new compadre is noisy.
Yeah. Keep it down. So do we stumble upon the body?
Yeah, you see the body is still laying there, on the ground with, I think the final blow was a crocodile, right?
That is
Is
correct.
that what you gotcha? So he is chewed up.
Okay. Um.
Looks like a week old dog toy. It's got
I'll
little
ask,
bite
was he
marks
one of yours?
all across.
Did they take everything of his, or is it still on him?
Well, roll me a perception if you want to rummage through him.
Yes. Perception 6. Okay. So 6. 9.
What do you have on you, David? He doesn't have any of his weapons. Anything that's like visible is gone. He
Right.
still has his armor,
Okay.
and he still has
There was a magic necklace on him, I'm pretty sure.
they did take that.
Okay. They took that.
And
There was like some sort of ring or something that stopped from scrying.
the scrying was your necklace. He does have his belt pouch still, which has gold in it.
I'm pretty sure Bert
okay.
didn't have any gold.
You get a little
He
bit.
had a little. We all had
A
a
little.
little bit, not a lot. Not enough
Okay.
to do
Well,
anything with.
if you
I'll
can
tell you
figure
that.
out how much gold you had,
So he still has that, and he still has his backpack and his belongings, like his bedroll, whatever he had. I don't think he had much.
Okay. Well, I'll take the gold pouch, and I'll be like, you won't be needing that anymore, buddy. And then I carry on, and I don't think I would be able to pinpoint Rook's body, because I'm not sure if I saw him fall.
I think you heard where it was, but it's quite a ways away from you. You wouldn't be able to see it from where you are. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Like, it's-
You know, he was up on the on the hill. But
Right.
That's about it. But you
Okay.
Jack.
I'm not.
can
Or,
investigate.
Human, what's your name?
My name's Jack
Alright, well, listen, Jack. I don't think.
Sterling.
Well, listen,
You
Jack.
should,
I don't
you should
think we
really
should.
go look for your friend's
meet
body. I
your
don't even know
friends.
it's there.
Do you have a brother named Scott?
Who?
Has anyone seen those videos, or am I the only one?
I think you're the
Oh.
only one.
You're the only
Dang.
one.
Yeah.
Michael has a brother named Scott.
There's
Okay,
these
well-
videos. This guy's like Scott Sterling, and he's like, in one of them, he's a goalie, and they're doing
Oh,
PKs,
yeah.
and he
I've
keeps
seen it.
getting hit in the face,
face.
blocking it.
Oh,
Like
Scott Sterling's
at,
really
at the
taking
at
it
the
to
end,
the
he's
face.
like
Oh.
he's laying outside the goal, like all bloodied in
Yeah.
the ball. Some guy kicks it, and hits him in the face again. They're all freaking out because he
I
stopped
see.
it.
That's your
Okay,
perception?
so no. I'm not rolling for anything. I just randomly grabbed it by
Oh,
mistake.
you should have
Okay,
said
so
it was. That was a 20. If you roll a 20,
Yes, that
you
was-
say it's something.
no. I'm gonna
I was searching for gold.
I'm gonna start climbing up the hill so I could have a better like view of things.
Okay. Get up there. Give me a
Grab my
perception.
character. Yeah. I'll start. Yeah.
Let me give you your character, David.
Jack, do you have any other compatriots?
Yes, I do. I'm looking for them.
19.
No, 19.
For perception, 16.
Wait, I thought your passive was +9.
My dexterity is 9.
Oh,
But-
okay. I see what's going
Yeah.
on here. So your passive perception is 16. So never mind.
Yes.
You didn't see David run by. David, you're gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's just... Okay.
So David, you see your guy? I think you should have permission to control him.
Yeah, I see him now.
Okay.
You need to get rid of Bert.
Oh, his body's still there.
Well, I can control him.
Oh, that's it.
It's moving.
Just don't control him. Just resist the urge.
Moving gets it up to live. So what do I see?
Okay, so 16. It takes you a little bit. If you want to spend the time, you can rummage around, and you find that Rook's body is not there.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep, you see a lot of tracks, a lot of scratching, a lot of prints up here.
That's frightening.
Rook is not here.
Ah, that's what I was afraid of. He had all those crazy items. Okay, I guess I'll just keep heading further up the like hill or mountain, whatever, and then that way I could see if I can spot Finn and whoever else, because I'm not sure who really is alive.
Okay. From up here, you can see the animals. It's been a little bit, but you can still see the animals. They're not moving quick, and they're all moving in that same direction. You can kind of see the trees and the grass swaying as they move in that vicinity. But from up here, you can give me another perception if you like.
Yes.
You don't see your friends.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, nothing new. You do notice as you get further up on this hill, you think you find, you found where Rook was lying, and you think you pick up something was being dragged. So you think you may have found,
Okay.
where he was being dragged.
What direction does it go to?
It goes northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
You
All right.
can-
Well,
you can see it
I'll-
right now on the mountain. They're sort of working its way down the mountain, the hill.
Okay. Well, I'll just chill here for now to see if I see any signs of everyone else.
Okay.
And I'll be like Ajar. I'm gonna chill here for now.
Alright, I guess I'll stay with you and I'll keep watch.
Okay.
Okay,
Shiro and Finn, you're in a bit of a
I
clearing.
suppose.
You're
Huh?
you're reasonably close to the coast. You know the port town or the port is pretty close by, and Haven's not too far from there either, or where Haven was.
I mean, I guess we're gonna land outside the port city and then go into the port.
Okay.
As far as we know, they're still just falling behind or something.
So you make your way into the. It's not like a port town. There's just a couple. There's half a dozen buildings, and
Okay.
and one big dock, and there's no boats. There is one boat there, a small boat, that is there, a little sloop.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of activity you see at the dock. A couple folks on the boat seem to be working the boat, and there is one you'd think main building that would be you've got a warehouse. Looks like there's a couple houses that are sort of carved into where the trees make a house sort of built into a tree. And one
Like an inn or anything.
one stands out as not necessarily an inn, but a checkpoint kind of building. Seems to be a main office for the dock. Stands out to you, which would kind of work as like being at a dock. Occasionally, it works as like a bit of an inn. It works as a bit of a welcome into the island, welcome out of the island, sort of
Okay. Well, we need a place to rest anyway, so
important stuff happens there.
I suggest we go there. We're not gonna land
You're-
in the city.
You're a bird, so I can't talk to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna land outside the city, not be birds anymore, and walk in.
Yeah,
This
you
whole
landed
port
last time. You landed.
No, we took off again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you said we were still pretty far.
Right.
And I used my last bit of sorcery points and my last 4th level spell, I think.
Okay.
So we land close to the dock, but not
Mhm.
within eye shot. Turn back into people, and then walk in.
Still pretty foresty here, and still brown and dying, but still heavily covered. It's more like a fall day. Everything's kind of brown. There's not a lot of activity on
Yeah.
land, just what's on the boats. You want to go inside that building?
Yeah, I suppose we'll go there because we're gonna need somewhere to rest if my compatriot agrees.
Okay, you see that. I'm taking that science. as a
No
yes.
Great. No opinion. That's where we go.
Um,
We're pretty beat up.
We just gotta hope that they come here.
Yeah, because we're toast.
I
I
couldn't
got
see
nothing.
him. I couldn't see him get out.
Well, I mean, there's always a chance, but we did what we could, you know?
as you approach we'll call it the inn. There is an elf sitting outside, his head hung low. Looks like he was maybe an adventurer, just by the clothes that he's wearing. And
I ignore him
he's
and walk in.
Just down in the dumps. Don't worry, it's not a PC.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, then I'll talk to him.
I stab him in the neck.
I'm
Is he
I'm
tied
not
up?
really paying attention to anything. I'll
Can
just
I coup de
go
grace?
get a room or something.
You just to get the overall feel of he's
Of
just
the-
having a bad day.
Oh well, yeah. Everyone
Sitting
around here is
outside
having a
the-
bad
sitting
day.
outside the inn. You go inside and it's kind of it does everything. So as you go in, there's a desk to the right. No one's there. Which seems to be sort of a sign in, sign out situation. Straight ahead, there is some stairs that go up, and over to the left is it's sort of a bar, but it's really just a counter and a couple tables, 3 tables to be exact.
And no one's here.
And no one's at the sign in, sign out booth. There is one person that seems to be serving a few things, an elf in there,
Okay.
along with a couple other elves that are sitting and just having their stew and having their drink. Vegetable stew,
We
of
look
course.
pretty haggard. Probably.
Everyone in here looks very haggard.
Oh, okay, good.
Everyone looks.
We blend
like-
in. Just
yeah.
the blood all over us. We're just
Speaking
like,
of blending in the corner on one of those tables, you see a creature you have not seen before. Stands out like a sore thumb, and also doesn't quite have that same. This place is the worst.
is this
kind
the
of-
one I'm supposed to ignore?
This is the one.
Okay, I don't even look in his direction. Look, I scan the room like this, and I spot him,
You,
but I'm like,
you can't
"Not
help it because he
today."
just stands out.
I'm like, not today.
Isaac,
He's glowing. I'm like, I don't need that much positivity in my life.
why don't you go ahead and describe yourself?
Uh,
That's him.
you can't really tell from him sitting down, but he is a very large, very thick-bodied creature. He's got
I think he'd
Like-
stand out next to a bunch of elves. Just to throw
Yeah.
that out there.
yeah. You can't tell how.
You ever
how
seen
large
me
he
sit
is
in a
from
room,
a seating
sitting in a room full of
position.
thin, short people? That's what it's like.
He has bluish skin and short black hair with a short beard just on his chin, and like sitting. He's got a really wide nose and like semi elongated, semi floppy
Furball?
ears. And he's got his like sitting next to him is a quarterstaff leaning against the wall and a shield.
Wow.
I'm gonna go up to like the innkeeper.
Yeah, let's go talk to him first. Honestly, like, would I really talk to the random person sitting in the corner of the room? I look like I'm about to die, probably.
So there's a guy working the sort of bar.
Yeah.
And it's an elf. And he sees you two and says, "You leaving too?"
No, we're not leaving.
I just need a room. And I'll
Yeah.
throw down a gold piece.
That'll do.
I'll take the key
He grabs
and,
grabs a key and hands it to you.
and I'll look at Finn. Or yeah, your name's Finn in this one.
Yeah, I'm Finn. That's me.
Get your own, and I'll walk off and go to my room.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get a room and a drink, I suppose.
Says if you're looking to leave, you best do it now. That ship's not going to be here much longer.
That's all right.
Leaving in the
I'm
morning.
not going anywhere.
Suit yourself. Hand you a key. Just give him a gold.
Key and a drink.
Uh,
Wait, how much is the room? Your room here's a gold?
no, but that's what Shiro gave him.
I'm not giving
I
him
thought
a
I heard you
gold.
say
I'm
give
like,
him a gold.
how much is a room?
It says, whatever you want to give.
Okay, I'll just put up some coins.
Take a penny, give a penny.
Yeah, I'm not giving him a gold. I'm broke as hell. A gold's like half my net worth. I'm made entirely of rags and one bag of holding, I guess. I'll I'll just give him a few silver. That seems reasonable for a room and a drink.
He lumberly, is that a word? Takes
Yeah,
it,
sure.
grabs it, and just tosses on the counter behind him, and hands you a key.
Okay. I guess then no drink then. I'll just
He points to a pitcher on the end of the counter. Get it yourself.
what? Let me go to a picture. What's in that thing?
It's alcoholic.
That's all I needed to know. Nothing floating in it or anything.
No, it's it smells like you would think of an elven brew.
Fantastic. I will pour myself a glass of said mysterious
brew.
pitcher,
Okay.
and I'll go towards my room with my drink, and I'll look at the guy in the corner again, and I'll be like, "You look way too happy," and then I'll leave.
I'm gonna go up to my room, and I'm gonna take my armor off, and I'm just gonna start freaking out, destroying the room.
The room's already in. It's not in shambles, but it hasn't been taken care of at all. So the sheets
I'm
are
just
sort
like
of
a-
thrown in the corner.
Just like a crying, snotty,
Okay.
like freak out.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Finn, you can hear this. Everyone downstairs can hear this. It's just
I'm okay. I don't care.
crashing and banging and.
I'm gonna go to my room, and I'm gonna pull a certain lead box out of my bag,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to attune to this thing.
It's going to take you. You basically do that overnight. You
Yeah.
attune to something.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I figure it's an active thing you have to do, right?
Just
It's been a long time.
over the course of your night. You don't have to sleep the whole night. Just you have to spend your time with it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Um.
I'm desperate now.
So. Victor, is that correct? Is that how you say it?
Victor. Yep.
You, as soon as they go up to the room, you can feel this this presence, this magical presence is just enveloped you. You don't know what it is, but something is very strong here. You feel it as well, Shiro. And
I'm not even paying attention. I'll be freaking out until I pass out.
okay. Also, Victor, you notice you think maybe it's just me, but you also see a couple of the elves that were in there. They were just kind of had their heads down and they kind of perked their head up. They're kind of like they're looking at each other. So you get they're not doing anything, but you get the sense that maybe it wasn't just me.
I will just I'll stay where I am, and I'll just keep an eye on the stairs and make sure, because I just saw. How long have I been there? Like, is anyone else in the inn? Do I know?
You've been there for a couple hours, and you came along with those two elves that are sitting at the other tables. You don't know them, but they're just on the boat with you.
Okay.
Seem to be not a lot of folks were looking to arrive here.
Do I have any reason to have any assumptions about what I'm feeling?
No, not that kind of
Okay.
not that kind of assumption.
Okay.
Just something magical and powerful. There's either an entity or something. Jack and Ajar. It'll take me days to remember your guys' names.
All right.
So you guys hang out here for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, in that hour, I'm asking Jack something. So,
Um,
Jack, have you seen a map looks like this?
Uh-oh. Who drew the
Uh,
map?
what is that?
This is a
That
map
looks
that I
like
drew.
the island we came from.
Reminds me of someone that used to make maps too.
Yeah.
I start
does
to
remind
tear
me.
up a little. A tear rolls down.
One little tear, one
Yeah,
little
just
tear.
one.
He looks into the middle
Oh,
distance.
Bert!
One tear.
Oh, Jack, do you know anyone who knows anything about maps or knows what this island is?
Uh, no, maybe, but we need to find my friends.
I'll
Did
tell you,
I?
Jack. I also have a question. That frog guy, where was he from?
Who?
That frog guy.
The frog guy?
Yeah.
He was from. He
The
was
name of the
somewhere. Yeah, he was from a distant land.
From Saltport, right?
Saltport?
Mhm.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was
He was-
Saltport.
Saltport.
Saltport? Been
Yes.
there before. The frogs really like to speak about him.
Yeah.
They're gonna be very sad that he's only a memory now.
He's a legend there.
He's a
apparently.
legend.
I think they'll be fine.
The whole point of
Um,
David's character now is just to make Bert that much more heroic.
Sweet.
That's the whole
Perfect.
point.
He made his character. He's just a big Burt fan. Shows up. He's like, "Dang, he's dead. I had this non-magical sword for him to sign. No, sorry, better. I had this magic sword I was going to
Hilarious.
give him and I get a signature. It's so unfortunate. Don't need it now. Throws it on the ground.
You see Randy
do I-
Dash, you're not gonna get his honor.
Do I know where they went? And like, did we have a destination?
You
That
didn't have a
we were-
destination, but you know which direction
Like,
they
if
were
I had-
going. But
Like last time I saw them, they were flying away.
yeah,
We
yeah,
had
So-
talked about going to see Haven or going to the port.
yeah. You know, Haven's Willow was over there, and a little bit further
Right.
away was the port. Those are
Okay,
the only
so
things you know of what's that way.
going off of that, since it's already been an hour, I'm just gonna assume that they might have just gone towards that direction. So I say to Ajar, I'm like, I think I have an idea where they are, but we have to head that way.
I'm alright with that.
Okay.
As long as it's not the way that I came from.
I don't think it is. Let's start heading over there. Maybe we'll have better luck.
Alright.
You make your way west.
Okay.
Strangely, you notice that Bert's body is no longer there.
Well,
Run!
Stealthily.
and then,
Stealthily
yeah,
run.
then I say, hey, keep your head down and just stay quiet as we're moving.
You figure it's going to take you probably a few hours to get from where you think the Willow or the Haven or the port is.
Okay, yeah, just stealthily heading there.
Back to the other two. Anything of note? Or the other three, I should say.
No, I'm gonna spend my time
Shiro is
doing
passed
this.
out. Finn is
Attuning to a magic item.
okay, so you, as you attune to this thing, first off, roll me a Constitution save. As you
Be
No,
high,
that's not good.
baby.
as you start
Natural
to
20. What's up? Check it.
put your hand on this thing and feel it.
12.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. I have proficient.
Huh?
16.
Hey, you feel a little bit of a headache come on.
Yeah.
But you push through. And you get this feeling of like you get tingling all over,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels good. And the couple hours go by and you're just sitting with this thing and it feels really good. You think, man,
Nice.
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 That's what you think as you are. And the longer you sit with this thing and,
Yeah.
and attune to it, the better it feels.
Okay, great. I'm like in a place. I've kept it in the bag this whole time, not wanting to use it necessarily, but like situations are desperate now.
Yeah, we just got wrecked.
Okay, so Jack and Ajar, a few hours go by. Do you want to go to Haven's Willow or to the port?
We're
Leave it up to chance.
You're very wrecked. So know that.
So you know Haven was probably not going to be at her Willow when you guys got back. She told you she'd be somewhere else. She would let you know where she would be at somehow.
Yeah, she had mentioned that if we could talk to animals, but you know that Shiro and Finn can't talk to animals.
Wait, if I started heading towards that direction, could I spot like footprints that oh wait, no. Yeah, could I spot footprints that would probably belong to any of the party members?
You can try. Roll me
Okay.
survival.
Survival. Hold on. Let's
Was
see.
it, was it past afternoon when I got there?
Yeah, I think it's you arrived around noon, and I think it's around 3 or so now.
Okay.
Late
And
afternoon.
I got a 24.
You see a lot of tracks, a lot of animal tracks.
Okay.
You don't
Anything
see
that would resemble.
you don't see any boot prints. Well, you do. At one point, you come across two sets of boot prints that are heading north. As you're sort of scanning this the whole time as you're walking, a lot of animal prints. It's it stands out because it's the only humanoid prints you notice.
I'll follow those footprints and.
They're heading north. They're not heading the way you're going.
Oh, they're not hitting the. Okay.
Nope.
So those are definitely someone. Okay.
I'll say, listen, Jack, we need to head over to the city or town, wherever it is. We need to head where people are. That's probably where your friends are. We should probably get to them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Before they think that you're dead.
Yeah, they probably already do.
Jack's like, now's my time to like retire. I can actually
Yeah, it's like, wait,
just
what
fight
am I
stuff for
doing?
money instead of
I could just.
I can fake my death.
All I want is a magic item.
All I want. Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, actually that's a good idea. So I start heading towards the port or city.
Okay, so it's getting later in the day. The sun's starting to get low on the horizon. You see, as you guys approach the port town, there's not really anyone out in the streets, but again on the ship they're still working that. There's like 4 of them out there, all elves. And you make your way to the main building, which you would assume would be the only place anyone would be in this town. And you walk inside, and as described before, you've got the booth to the right, you've got the tavern-y part to the left, and some stairs going up. And again, you see a couple of elves, just one is sleeping, the other one is just sitting there with his wooden pitcher and or wooden mug, sorry. And then in the corner you see a very large blue man.
Blue Man Group. He's
Thumbing
only
through a
one.
journal.
Doing what?
Thumbing through a journal.
Holding a very, very old-looking journal he's holding.
Is there like an innkeeper or something?
There's a guy at the bar.
Okay, I go to him.
The title of his journal, Thrib Maru.
He says, he looks at you and says, "You leaving too?"
No,
He
I had
looks
a
at a
question.
jar and kind of squints and looks him up and down. Goes back to you.
I describe Finn and Shiro, and I say, "Have you come across these individuals
Yep, upstairs.
upstairs?" Okay. I say, "Okay, great. I need a room.
Okay,
How much?"
what you got?
I give him 5 silver coins.
Okay, he takes them, grabs a key, hands it over. He says, "Tell the big one clean up when he's done."
Sure will. And I take the key and I say, "Ajar, you might want to get a room too."
Alright.
And then I head upstairs.
I'm gonna go speak to the blue man.
As he walks towards me, I will close the journal and put it away.
Here. You stand out very differently compared to everyone else.
Oh.
Yes, I have that effect here.
Do you mind telling me where you're from?
I grew up in Silas. Sila, sorry. Originally from what is that? Seer Norm.
Good luck remembering that name.
What was his name? What was his name?
Karanorn Castle.
Care Norm.
God.
Okay. Do you have anything from the Feywilds?
Not on me. I mean, I am told my species is related to the Fey, but I've never been.
Do you know if this place was associated with the Fey? Wait, never mind. I already know this answer. I didn't say a thing.
Where are you from?
Trying to figure that one out.
Interesting, and your friends that are upstairs.
Well, we sort of just met.
See. How does he look? Does he look like? Does he look? What do you? Does it look like you have anything on you? Are you carrying weapons? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm carrying a trident, a spear, and a crossbow.
Okay.
He's pretty heavily garbed. You can't see like any skin or anything. He's just completely covered.
Okay.
But he has a trident in hand, spear on his back, and you can see some chainmail under his cloak.
Okay. You seem like maybe you're not from around here either.
Probably not.
Do you not remember?
No, I don't. The only thing I remember is this map.
Oh, the map.
Do I recognize that?
Roll me a intelligence check.
Straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Well, my rolls have not changed with the new character. 5.
Can't really tell. You know, it looks like it's clearly a map of an island.
5 intelligence. I got that much.
It looks like it was
He looks at it, he's like, damn,
like it
this is
was-
a really nice island.
drawn by like a little kid. Like someone just
Okay.
sort of scribbled it in there.
Oh, what do you know?
There is an X marked on it, and the
That marks
only
the spot.
one thing that stands out to you. So in the corner, you can see the letters AJAAR. Looks like it's sort of been torn, and that's what the remaining letters are that are on the map. However, that looks, the way those letters are written, look like the runes of a language that you know.
Where did you get that map?
I don't know. Just kind of woke up with it one day.
You don't. Do you know? What do you remember? Anything?
Nothing.
What is your name? Do you know your name?
My name is Ajar.
Like the map. Did you get your name from the map? Do you not actually know your name?
No comment.
Oh,
In Soviet Russia, map names you. Sorry.
That's right.
Exactly.
I am very interested in that map. If you find out anything else and you happen to see me, let me know.
Alright.
okay.
I'm going to get room.
Because you're very strange.
I'll go
Alright.
over to the guy and. Do you have one more room?
Nope. All taken.
May I sleep on the bench?
Sure.
Very well.
What do I care?
I don't know. What's your name, sir?
My name's Grum.
Are you Grim Grum?
Get out of here. Go sit on your bench.
All right. All right. It was joke. It was joke.
What do you wear? You have like robes or
No, it's actually scale mail with like there's a shirt over it though, just
Okay.
a plain button-up shirt and pants.
Do you have any symbols, any symbolism on you?
I mean, I have my holy symbol of the raven, but it's under my shirt.
He kind of keeps his eye on you as you go sit. Like he's had, like he's had a bad day.
I'm sorry if I offend you. I will
But-
go sit down.
Bert. Bert. Ajar.
Ah,
You,
Yes.
Whenever you, I forgot to mention this, but whenever you enter this dock area, and especially when you're walking in here, you feel a very familiar presence. Something you have felt. Oh, sorry. I'm very confused. You feel a
Nope, you've never felt that.
You've never felt this presence before. You're all dying like I'm lost. Okay, so you
New
feel
character, who dis?
Your character who dis?
you feel a very strange feeling. Your insides are turning a bit, and something there's some sort of powerful magic hanging around here, and you're not sure what.
Okay.
But you can clearly sense it. Jack, you feel a presence that you have felt before
right.
a few times
Right.
before.
Okay.
You just feel, it feels good. Ajar. It feels real good.
This is the best I've ever felt.
I don't know about that, but it feels good.
Okay.
As
Level of
as I headed upstairs, I start to see if I can find the room that Finn and Shira are in.
There's only 4 doors.
Okay, so I'll knock on the first one that's coming up.
Okay. No answer, but you hear some snoring in there. Pretty
Okay,
loud-
I
pretty
go to
loud.
the next. I go to the next one.
You knock.
Yeah.
Finn.
well, if I have to be awake to a tune, I suppose
You
I'm
are awake. Yeah, you're awake.
Can I be interrupted?
Yeah,
Do
it's
I know
fine.
this?
Yeah, you don't have to be like. You just sort of just like. It's like a teddy bear, I guess. I tried to read up on this, and you just have to just be around it. There's not really any
Oh,
sort of
okay.
specific rules about it. Just as long as you're around it.
It's
for the
DM
night.
discretion.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So you're just kind of
I'll say-
meditating with it.
I'll say who is it?
It's Jack.
All right. I'll get up and I'll unlock the door and let him in.
Okay, Jack, you see. The bed's not in great shape. It's just a bed, basically. It's all in this place. But you see a box sitting on the bed. Very familiar looking box.
I ask, is it just you?
No, Shira's asleep in the room next door.
Okay. Well,
I wouldn't
Frogman.
mess with him. He had a nice little freak out moment when we got back.
Well, that's understandable. Frogman and Rook are dead.
Well, I kind of assumed that you all were dead, honestly, since the bird never showed up.
I thought I was,
What
but I'm
happened?
here.
I know what happens. You don't have to explain it, but
Yeah, I mean, I explained what happened after, like, I ran off and stuff, and I came across said other person. I also explained that the bodies were missing.
oh well.
So
Nothing we can really do about that now. At least you made it back.
yeah, and another tear rolls down my face.
One tear for Bert.
But I'm like, okay, I got myself a room. I guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow.
That would be best. I think we need a good rest.
we
Because
do.
you look as bad as I do.
Yeah, yeah. So after that, I'm just like, okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I go down my room.
Alright, I let him out. I shut the door, lock it.
Okay. Ajar, what are you gonna do?
I guess just sit down and just sit down on one of the end tables and just sit around.
Sleep
Not
the
really
night
do
away
much.
on an end table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Ajar, you're a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the night goes by. It's nothing new happens in here. Same people stay. After a while after dark, the barkeep leaves, and then there was another elf in there that was helping out a little bit. She leaves as well. They go up the stairs,
Okay.
and all is quiet for those of you downstairs. Upstairs, you see the light begin to shine through the cracks in the window, the shutters. Finn, you are now attuned to this item, this relic,
Okay.
and you think, man, this is fantastic.
It's the bee's knees, huh?
Yep.
So what does this magic? You can send it to me, so I can have a sweet reveal.
Shiro, you eventually wake up on your bed that's now on the ground because you've broken it.
I just figure I like slept on the floor face down. Like,
Okay. Yep, you just got the pieces. It's just sort of strewn about. There's holes in the wall from your katana, and you've destroyed the place.
Yeah.
Everyone eventually comes to, and as the morning comes, ajar, you hear footsteps from upstairs as the barkeep and the server come down. They appear to be a couple as they come down, but very, very mopily come down. The two elves in the bar, they're still there, sleeping at the table. And around the morning, as they come down, the one that was hanging out outside slowly comes in as well and just has a seat. It's a very somber place. Everyone's just kind of like, it's the bar at the end of the line, or I don't know what my
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Into the road bar kind of thing.
Yeah. So no one's really in a hurry for anything, and they slowly start getting things sort of organized, but no one's in a rush for anything. But morning has come. All is quiet, except for Finn's head, which is just racing with ideas. You feel like you can see better. You can like just imagine the possibilities of what is happening right now.
Okay. So I'm
you feel like you can see the future.
I'm hyper aware kind of thing.
Yep.
Do I have to keep this thing out, or can I put it back in my bag?
You can't have it in your bag of holding and still have it with you. It needs to be in this
I have to
plane.
have it. I can put it in another bag, right? Do I lose attunement if I put it in the bag of holding?
You lose it if you're away from it for too long.
Okay.
And
I'll
if it goes,
ask-
that's a different plane. Yeah, different plane. So yeah, you'd lose it.
Man, does my bag of holding have an outside pocket? I'll ask. I'll go next door to Shiro's room. Knock
Okay.
on the door.
Okay.
And it's like, do you have a bag? Just a normal bag, like a backpack.
No.
Okay.
I know someone who has a backpack.
I go down to the ranger's room. Jack. Knock on the door. Pop, pop, pop.
I answer. What's up?
Do you have a bag I can have? Like a backpack, like any kind of like a sling bag, something like that. Not a bag of holding, just a normal bag.
I need a bag, man. I need a bag. I can see the future. I need a bag.
I take out the money that was in Bert's old pouch.
How much money do you have,
and I
Bert?
put it-
If I had my character sheet on me, I would tell you. But I have no idea.
Go get
I
it.
think I had like, it's in my room though. You know how far away that is?
Yeah, because we live in a mansion. Go get it.
Because that was. Oh no, I got blown up. Never mind.
Yeah, I just empty that out and then give him that bag.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Bert. I don't know what he'll tell you what he did.
I gotta make a quick call. I'll be right back.
Okay. So he had at least a belt pouch, which he carried these coins in.
Okay. Bert did?
Yeah.
Jack's got that though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna
Surely we had. Did we have bags? I mean, to carry.
Yeah, I figured we
equipment?
all had
Yeah,
a
you
I have
got
a
you
bag
got
of
basic
holding in front of
supplies from South Shore. So
Oh
they
well,
gave
then
you
if
all
I
the.
if I have a bag, I'll give it to you.
You have a backpack and
Oh,
you've
okay,
got
then.
you have the
All right,
basic
yeah.
stuff.
If you're gonna give me your bag, that's fine. I don't. Jack can have his bag.
Should be on your character sheet.
7 copper.
I didn't take one out because I had a bag of holding.
It says 0 gold, so I have no gold.
The succubus was like, "What is this?
Also, I
I'm
think
not
I
taking
had
that."
Ah, he's broke.
1 silver piece as well, I think.
Oh, there you go. What do you mean you think?
1 silver piece, there you go.
You know, secretly I was a millionaire. I was like Bruce Wayne. I just had millions of gold in my little pouch. It was a pouch of holding. I only sold that magic ring to make everyone mad at me.
So, Ajar and Victor, you still feel this presence, and it's just throughout the night you felt this arcane power that is sort of enveloped the inn.
I
So
guess
do I feel
whenever you came to my room,
Yeah.
I would have not been so freaking out still. So I would
Okay.
feel that, right? That energy.
Yeah, you feel it when you
Okay.
wake up. You feel it.
Whenever you come to ask for the bag, I'll be. What are you doing? What are you doing, Finn?
I'm attuned to the magic item. I feel everything.
This
Are-
is not a
are you-
full
are you
rest, by
more-
the way. You guys get. You can have
Yeah.
your level stuff.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
And you can have your half your short rest.
Do you think it's gonna help you?
I
Help
think
us.
it will help us right now.
Then let's go kill all those succubuses.
I still need a long rest.
Well, of course, but we'll go back there and track down every one of them. Kill them all.
We could potentially do
Yes.
that, but it might be not a good idea. But we'll figure it out. I just got to figure this out first. Okay, so I get the bag from him, as I'm walking away, I turn around and I look back at him before he shuts the door, and I go, "Oh yeah, Jack made it back last night. Everyone else is dead,"
Everybody.
and I leave real frantically.
If you say that and leave like that, Shiro starts smashing the room again.
Not the room.
And I leave. What does it matter whether I leave? Oh yeah, he can smash the room. I don't care right now. I'm on a magic high right now.
I just had a Red Bull.
I just had a Red Bull.
Yeah.
You had a Red Bull?
I
I really like Red Bull.
hear all this commotion. Like, what's going on over there?
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't come get your bag, Jack. Shiro gave me his.
Also, there was 1 silver, 7 copper on Bert.
1 silver, 7 copper. Okay. That's it?
That's what we all
Bert
said.
was poor.
Okay.
I should
guess.
take. I haven't. There was a cantrip I could take, or was it a first level spell called? I forget what it was called. It was from one of the weird D&D 5e books, and all it does is I use illusion magic to double the value of an object against a DC save, or half the value of an object.
We go buying stuff and then reselling it.
Yeah, right?
Resell. They have to make a DC check against it. Like I make it shiny and like really nice looking, and everyone perceives it as twice as valuable as what it is.
Wow.
Okay. What you guys, Ajar and Victor are still hanging out down below, not next to each other, but they're still down there.
When I come back out, eventually, I'll go up to the barkeep and I'll throw
Barkeep gives
five
you a bit of a sneer.
5 gold pieces down. Sorry about the room.
Sticks his hand out and grabs him, and that'll do. Boat's leaving.
As Shiro's walking around, I'll say, "You have a rough night."
I'll look at him and then look off and walk off.
No
he
one
did.
wants to talk to poor Isaac in the corner.
Well, my character's not in the.
I'll look at a jar and say, "He's one of with you."
I know a person named Jack. I don't know.
Well,
If
you
he's
did
with
hear
Jack,
the
then
description of us.
yeah. Did Jack describe you guys?
When he was at the bar, when you were standing next to him at the bar, he described us to the barkeep.
Yeah.
probably
Are you
would've heard
leaving
that.
the thing, or are you sticking around for your long rest? You just sitting down? Shiro.
Yeah, I'll just sit down.
No one brings you anything, but there is a pitcher there, and it looks like there's a bowl of cooked potatoes or something that are sitting on the table too. Oh, there's a big cheese there too. See it?
I'll grab the pitcher and I'll just start drinking out of the pitcher.
The lady elf is just shaking her head. Can you hear her mutter adventures?
I just look like a normal chap with 2 bags now. I keep having to reset my
You
clothing.
keep one in front, one in back.
Yeah, like a baby pouch. I keep it under my shirt so it looks like I'm just a fat guy.
Here, I'll take a sit next to Shiro, and I'll say I'm sorry for your loss.
Get
Loss.
away from me.
Um,
And I'll just continue to drink.
Victor, are you what are you proficient in? Are you proficient in arcane?
I am a proficient in Arcana.
Okay, so you now that Finn has come down, you feel that presence, even more so. What's your score in Arcana?
So I mean, what do I add if I roll? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
+5.
So you can't pinpoint or anything, but you know that it's getting better, getting stronger. Whatever this feeling is, whatever this power is, you've never experienced anything like this before, but there certainly is a power with this group.
I'm going to. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I was going to just try to figure out what this thing does. We're going to take a long rest here, aren't we? 24-hour rest? Party.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
We're all role playing
I
the
thought you were talking
the
to.
dreary inn very well.
So
Just-
good.
I'm just still resting upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, if no one's here to talk to me and Shiro doesn't say anything, just sits there.
Well, I'll
I'm
go
going
talk
to.
to you, Finn.
I don't even know you. If you came up
Like,
to me
how
and
do-
were
who
like,
are you?
"How's it going, new person?" I'll be like, "What are you doing? Get out of here!"
If Finn sits down, I'm gonna walk over to his table.
I'll sit down with Shiro for a minute to ask him, like, we're gonna take our time here. We need to figure some stuff out, and then we'll figure out what our plan is.
You figure out that magic. You get stronger. That's the plan right now. And then
Listen.
we kill him.
What have I gotten? Am I like smarter than I was or anything like that? Actually, or is it just like a feeling that I am?
I'll deal with your stats.
Okay.
You don't feel any. Well, you just feel really good. What
This is where I
did
find
you
out.
see my last comment I sent you?
Yeah.
You feel that.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, see, man, is that what I feel? Is that what everyone else is feeling when they have this thing? If everyone else is feeling that, then it must do something because we're. Anyways, I'm like, all right,
Do you want
I'll
to test it?
yes, we can test it.
Let's go
as long as
test it.
we're- Okay. Well,
Victor.
he's coming over to talk to us.
the elf that was outside the inn that came in this morning.
Mhm.
No one notices this, but Mr. Passive Perception. You see that he is. I mean, he's like the other elves. He's out of it, kind of dreary, but he is eyeballing Finn and Shiro. Not like openly. It's pretty discreet, but get the idea he's interested in them.
I'm looking
I'll walk
something
over to
up.
the table.
To the elf.
Hello. No. To
Okay.
Finn and Shiro as they're sitting down. and quietly says, "Hello."
Hello, new person, random happy person who's the only happy person in the whole bar.
I'm not
also-
like
he-
exceedingly happy. I'm
Yeah,
just
he's,
normal.
Yeah,
He's-
that's exceedingly happy in here, isn't it?
He's
Not
a race
anymore?
that
I mean-
neither of you have seen before.
I'm huge, by the way. I'm like 7'8".
Yeah,
When I
he
stand
stands
up.
out, especially with these little elves around. Elves are all like what 5'5".
Yeah. Do I feel defensive in a way from this thing based on the comment that you sent me?
I wouldn't. I'll write you a word.
Okay. Because the first description, let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I would like to sit down and say, sort of talk, not too terribly loudly, but I'll say, mainly looking at Finn, I'll say, you appear to be the only person not completely depressed here. Can you tell me what's going on the island?
Death. A lot of it.
Yes.
can tell.
Wait. Are we on an island or like a big continent? Do we
you
know
don't
that?
really. You don't know. You've never really seen a map or
I guess.
spent enough time here to know any better.
I'm like, is this an island? Is it an island or a continent?
I believe this is an island, right?
Small island.
So yes, it's island.
That's probably good. We're not depressed because we've dealt with this before. You don't feel it?
You trying to fix?
What aren't we trying to fix? We're like the world's repairmen. We just keep breaking pipes while we fix the other ones.
I'll lean in and quietly say, "Who is tracking you?"
No one's tracking us here.
I'll
We're
grab
we
my.
just got here.
I'll put my hand on my sword.
There's
You need to start talking fast, friend.
There is Elfin Corner being eyeballing you. Are you moving from someone?
I'll lean in real close and I'll be like,
When he says that, I'm pulling out my sword and I'm walking towards the elf.
The
oh man.
elf perks up.
So your friend is.
You can
Bit
see him.
jumpy.
His hands on the table and starts shaking. He says, "What seems to be the problem?"
I'm just staring at him.
He's
Just
dirty and he's got rags on and
Anyways,
looking up at you.
I'll
he's
pick him
doing
up.
that.
I'm gonna
Oh,
grab
man.
like his collar and pull him in. Who are you?
Intimidation.
I go, he's not jumpy. He's just
In your head, you
gone
hear,
through a traumatic time.
"Put me down, friend.
Oh no.
Just let me be."
What? This
Wisdom-
again?
Wisdom save.
Oh my. I'm tired of this.
10.
Says, "Put me down, friend.
Oh, no.
Go about your
Can I-
business."
Can I say whatever I want after I let him down?
Just go about your business. So
Yeah, you gotta obey. You see him as friend.
I'll drop him. Go sit down.
Kind of straightens himself up and goes back to his scheme of having a drink and acting depressed.
he just puts him down and starts walking back over to the table.
As you sit down, he gets up and heads out.
That guy that just
Right
walked
as he
out.
comes back over, I'll say, "What was that?"
My mistake. And I'll just sit down.
Was that
Look
the
at
same
him.
elf that was
You only
outside
like
the?
that.
Yeah.
He's not always like that, but we just had a couple of party members die. He's just on edge.
Oh, sorry for your loss.
If Elf outside wants something, is trying to get me, I'll in him.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
You seem very
Does
defensive
that seem
about
does
this.
that seem odd?
Can I gauge
to me.
Finn's reaction to that?
Yeah, like I'd be like, "What? You just got up and went over there and tried to choke
give
him out
me
on
a
the slightest
insight
suggestion."
check.
From me or from Finn?
You didn't hear him say anything. The elf. Lips didn't move. He just like looked scared, was looking at Shiro in the eyes, and then
Oh, my insight was terrible.
Shiro put him back down. You
Do you
two.
want an insight check from me as well?
Is it insight or perception that I would notice that that the guy's mouth didn't move?
I mean, you didn't have to do a perception for that. You see his mouth didn't move. You just saw Shiro pick him up. Mouth didn't move. Shiro put him back down. Came back.
And said
My
sorry,
passive
and then came
insight
back to the tower.
is 19.
I don't think he said sorry.
Oh,
So a lot. 27 insight.
I mean, you don't know these guys, but Shiro was riled up. He was angry when he stomped over there. When he came back, he was not angry. He was calm.
But did I gauge anything from Finn's reaction?
seems strange.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, something's familiar and off.
I say,
I'll look at Finn's. I'll look directly at Finn, like almost away from Shiro. I said, What are you into?"
we're into a lot of things, friend. Give me just a minute. And I look straight at Shiro and I go, "What's going on? Why the niceness all of a sudden?"
I just made a mistake. He's fine.
He didn't say
I'm
anything.
I'm just upset.
Would you mind if I?
Yes.
Do we have like a litmus test for this? Mind if I slap you across the face?
All right.
just to try something out.
I'm just gonna stare at you like,
I don't have anything to like poke you with. I could flick your finger.
Want to play thumps?
Yeah, we'll do a thumb war.
it's fine, Finn. It's fine. Don't worry about him.
Are you sure? You're never fine with anything.
Hey,
Not
David,
lately.
will you roll me a d20 real quick?
Do I know about otherworldly things like that, like other planar beings?
You
Or
know,
how
I mean,
much? I guess I would know about them, but how much
Yeah,
do I
I
know
mean,
about them?
you would know stories of them. So, I mean, you're a 10th level.
Okay.
So,
Is that guy left yet, or is he just now walking out?
No, he's out. As soon as Shiro sat back down, he got up and left.
Okay.
So, you wouldn't be able to put together succubus or incubus, but you're aware of them existing and what they can do. What'd you roll, David?
I rolled a 13 for that.
Okay.
Roll.
So I to become unattuned, I have to be away from it, over 100 feet away from it for 24 full hours.
Okay.
I will say,
I notice that people are giving me looks like the other people in the bar?
When you came down, no one really looked at you other than Victor. When you
Okay.
came down.
I'm feeling okay. I go,
But it's kind of like, when you go in and you're wearing headphones, music's playing, and you kind of feel
Yeah.
like maybe other people can hear it.
yeah,
That's kind of what's going on in your body. Like you're just jiving, and you think, can they feel this as well? Or are they feeling this too? Or is this just me?
okay. Do I know how attunement works?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I say, what was your name again?
me?
Yes.
Say, I'm Victor. What's your name?
I'm Finn. Victor, do me a favor. Sit here with this guy for a minute. And I get up
Sure.
and I go upstairs.
Okay.
And I'll go back to where my room is. There's no one in the hall, right?
No, it's a pretty small. I mean, just basically just like a landing with 4 doors. Pretty tiny rooms.
I'll take that bag that I have that thing in and put it into my bag of holding.
Okay. As soon as you do that, you lose a lot of that feeling.
Yeah. But I won't lose attunement, so as soon as I pull it back out, I'll get it back, right? That's how it's going to work.
This is not your everyday magic item.
I'm doing an experiment then. I'm going to pull it straight back out.
Okay.
What happens?
Feels good. You
Just
think,
like it did?
You know what? Maybe you shouldn't put it away.
I'm,
Probably not.
Oh, yeah?
Not for the best.
okay. I come back down. I go, Victor, you thought someone was following us, that elf. Was he just watching us when he came in?
Just giving you side eye.
I don't like side-eye.
Don't worry about it, Finn.
Can I tell that Finn is high?
Roll perception.
Yes, I can
Is
tell
that
Finn
like
is high.
85?
Plus 13, so yeah, what? 22? No, 32.
I'm not high. I'm high on life.
You can
I'm
tell
a mess
he's,
in the dead set online.
everyone here's bummed out and depressed. He's ready to go.
I think we should. I say, Shiro, I think we should leave.
Okay.
We should either leave this place, or we need to watch this place. Let's go try to meet up with Haven. Isn't there another city nearby?
The only town you know of is Corin, the main one. That one in these docks here.
Okay.
So while Finn was gone, I'll just sort of lightly chat up Shiro. Like, so are you doing okay now? Better than last night?
Not really. And I'm just kind of staring at my drink.
Well, you know, you know what they say, these time heals all wounds and whatnot. Still fresh, yes, but hopefully better soon.
Not these wounds.
What are you doing here? Are you trying to fix the death?
I don't know what what I'm doing here. Killing my friends is what I'm doing here. And then I'll take a big drink.
That's a bit cryptic.
Have you heard of incubuses and succubus?
I've heard of them, yes.
They have abilities to control people, and I'm not the best at stopping that. And when that happens, I hurt people close to me. And it got 2 people killed.
That sounds difficult to deal with. I'm sorry you have to deal with it.
Shiro just kind of starts crying a little bit. Take a drink.
I'll, like, reach over with my enormous hand and just sort of pat him on the back. It will be okay.
While he's crying and patting him on the back, I'm coming back down the stairs.
Okay.
I'll turn around and say, oh, that was quick.
And I go,
You
Victor,
have to pee-pee?
just a pee-pee.
Hey, you pee outside, says Grum.
I say, Victor, what are you?
I am Victor.
No, I mean, what are you? You don't look like an elf. You're definitely not an elf.
I am Firbolg.
Okay, whatever. What can you do? You got to have some kind of thing going on if you're not feeling depressed by what's going on here.
It is a bit sad, yes, but I have mission.
What's your mission?
I'm trying to find some things out, but what are you? Are you trying to fix this around here? I'm interested in this. It looks as though everything is dying.
I'll tell him what's going on. I don't care.
Do
Right
I
now.
hear this?
I just don't care about anything.
Yeah, you there, Jar?
My feeling is I can't do anything. What are you gonna do? I'll tell him. Doesn't matter.
Okay. He fills you in. I go, there you go. Now you know. That's what's happening. We're either gonna deal with it head on,
Leave
or
this place as soon as possible. That's my advice.
Alice, do you guys know of anyone who is a kid and can turn themselves into a tree?
what?
What?
That's a odd question, sir.
I go. He says that, and I go, who the hell are you? Why are all these people coming to my table?
I thought he was with you.
I don't know this guy. I don't know who
I
this
know
is.
I know a Jack that he says that he's with you.
A Jack or just Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
How'd
A
you
jar.
meet Jack? When did you meet Jack?
Jack, he's like a. He has bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He found me whenever I was running away from this kid that can turn into a tree. He was able to convert one of my friends into his mindless servant.
What?
Listen, how old are you? How old are you supposed to be?
I'd say I look about like middle-aged.
You're middle-aged,
Well, I'm a human.
so you're like 35 or 40.
30 something.
What do you say in character?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, listen, kid, but if you're 40, I'm not gonna say that.
Listen,
Well,
bub.
I am pretty small. I would look like a kid for my size.
Not if you're 40. Just because you're short doesn't make you look younger. Look at Michael.
Yeah, I'd probably
Just
be
answer
like
the question in character.
25.
That's not middle-aged.
That's fairly middle age.
If that's middle-aged, I'm practically dead. And Michael and Isaac are like,
Reaching for the grave.
Yeah,
dude.
It's all
Did
over
you fill
now.
me on everything?
huh?
Like, did you fill me in on everything, like the ring and all that stuff?
Well, you only asked about this island, what's going on here, so I would have just told you about what's going on here.
I mean, the ring was happening here. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
okay.
With the
Feywild,
Linda and stuff.
Feywild here, not here
Owen?
anymore. Alenta, succubus, mad animals.
Did you say
Here.
anything about Carolus?
Yeah, no, she's not my patron.
Okay.
That was Rook's thing.
Here, I'll ask, who is this, Alenta?
I say, wait. I don't know who you are. And why are we doing this? If Jack shows up and vouches for you, great. Otherwise, you could have just like read his name tag that he wears all the time.
Listen. I showed him this map.
Jack Sterling.
Do I recognize that map?
Yeah,
That
do we
map looks
recognize-
really familiar.
Roll
That
me
is
an-
the map,
roll me
right?
an intelligence check.
That is the place that we've been. I've seen that map a million times.
Can I roll an
Out of
intelligence
character.
check as well?
You've not seen that map before.
Have we not seen that map before?
Nope.
Because
David
Frogman
just
drew
drew
us
it
that map.
Like 3 hours ago.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
12.
Might look familiar.
Doesn't look familiar. It looks like a kid drew a map, and you see a jar written on the paper in a
I
very
see a jar written on the
runic
paper.
style of font.
And I say, what'd you say your name was?
My name is Ajar.
Did you just get your name from what was written on the paper?
Listen, I have another name, but it's best that you don't know it.
I made that same point earlier.
Right? Okay. It's not just me then. Big guy,
Alright.
big guy over here noticed it. Listen,
Secret boy. Get out of here.
yeah, whatever. If Jack shows up, great. I look at Victor and Shiro. I say, "You. I see you have a weapon. What can you do? We're suddenly down 2 men.
I'm a cleric of the Raven.
The Raven? What's that?
Is my god.
Like that's so Raven.
You guys know that name from Alzira's previous god.
The Raven.
Just whenever she was a member of the adventuring party, she was a cleric
So that
of the
was-
Raven.
Oh, so would I know? Like, did I? Whenever I had those visions, did that ever get mentioned?
Yeah, she would. I mean, she was a cleric. She had the symbol on her shield, and she was a proud cleric of the Raven.
We know
Do
what
you
that
have
is,
this?
right?
Do you have the symbol out? Can I see it?
It's there's a necklace you can't see what's on at the pendant part though.
You're a cleric of.
A
I
Raven,
know
huh?
what the Raven is, right?
Yes.
Is it the same in your world as it is in regular D&D?
It's kind of a so. Roll me a religion check, and I'll tell you if you know. It is not. It's not the Raven Queen.
Nope. I know nothing.
Nope.
I go-
You know the name from Alzira. That's who she.
I said, what
I've
does that
heard of
god do?
Have you?
Yes,
Word
I
gets
know
around,
somebody
guess.
who used to follow them,
Used to follow?
and not anymore. But
Who do you name? Do you have name
Nope.
of this person?
We're not doing a name right now. We're not doing names right now. What does that god do? What is that god like?
God cares about the life of the Feywild.
That's it.
Feywild?
No other schemes underneath. We're not gonna go to hell and find your god being there, hanging
Have
out, being
you-
all
Do
skulky.
not claim to know.
have you heard of a god named Aerolus?
Yes. She's disappeared.
Yeah, we know where she is.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, we know where she is, and she's probably not coming back. The guy in our group who is her biggest fan is dead now, and that's out the window. Because we don't have any of the materials that we need anyways now, do we?
Nope.
Is it we lost it all?
Yeah, but it was on Rook's body.
Yeah.
Do
I say,
any of them seem to recognize the runic style of the writing on the map?
None of them perk up at it.
just writing as far as I can tell, unless it's common,
more-
gnomish, draconic, or primordial.
Thrown by it being his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm thrown by.
Well,
Um,
the
what is
same
the-
the same woman that used to follow the Raven. She now kind of seems like she kind of works with Aerolus in a way.
I'm putting some of this together, right?
Sure.
This person not a good person.
This person is a
I don't
medium
know.
person.
She kind of wants to kill us, but she wants us to find her something, but who knows
Find
at
her
this
something.
point.
Kill you and find something?
It's a complicated relationship.
Very.
We're not going to get into that right now. What we are going to get into is you're coming with. Let's go.
Wh-
Shiro,
where
if
are
you
we
need to
going?
sit here, that's fine. Victor, come on.
Where are we going?
We're going to the beach.
Why beach?
Going to the beach.
I'll come.
Character,
I need a
are you
vacation.
getting a long rest or not?
Vacation.
We are going to take a long rest, but you're
Okay.
coming with me first.
Sure. I will go to beach.
We go to beach. We go to beach. I'm talking like you now.
He's at the beach.
It's at the beach.
So there's a beach there. There's a
Yeah.
there's a pier. The
Yeah, I
boat
figured.
is loaded. It seems like there's a few elves on board the boat as they're loading some things up. Seems like they're getting ready to take off. And there's a beach. It's not like, you're not in the Gulf, but it's
Before we
sandy.
leave, I tell them to follow me, and I go, wait, you know anything about charms?
A little bit, sure.
You know how to get rid of a charm?
There
If you can
are
get rid of a
ways.
charm, you can join us in whatever you're doing.
There are ways.
Am I there? I would have gone. if I
Yeah,
was.
we're going. We're walking out. As
Yeah,
I'm
I
Who
was
asking.
who all's going? Jackie still in your room?
Yeah, I'm still in my room unless someone came to get me.
Okay.
I'll go
And that was the last of Jack.
ask Jack for some
He'll
stuff.
He'll go wake up
Whenever
Jack.
whenever they're talking about the charms, Victor,
Yes.
if someone's charmed, do you know of a way to pull them out without hitting them and hoping that it works?
Yes, of course. I'm cleric.
Well,
Like,
then
can you
we'll
can you
figure
cure
something out.
an incubus charm?
The cleric just got his ticket into the party.
I don't
Yeah.
know if there are different kinds of charms, but so sure.
We're talking about this on the way out. Let's get to this beach.
Well, as we're walking,
As we're
Conversation.
walking, we'll talk about it.
Do I see
So-
any other suspicious-looking elves that are looking at them?
No, the dirty one that was hanging out by the door is not there.
Okay, so we go out to this beach.
Okay.
We'll get a little distance away from the port.
Okay. Do you want to be able to see the port still?
Just barely. I don't want to like alert the people at
You
the
heading
port.
north or south? North is feels bad. South feels better.
We're gonna go south.
Okay.
So we get out on this beach.
Okay.
I'm like, all right,
and
Victor.
Jack and Ajar have joined up with you. I'm
If
guessing.
they-
when I see Jack for the first time, I'll give him like a over the shoulder kind of
Like a
hug.
bro hug, like
Yeah,
a
you hear the
side
door
hug.
behind you open and shut, and you see Jack and Ajar there.
I'll walk up to him and like, yeah, prominently like, I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yeah. I just wish Frogman and Rook would have made it.
One more tear.
Yeah, one more time.
He only
But-
cries one tear at a time.
I'm like, it's all right. We'll kill those succubus.
We'll end this infestation.
Yes.
All right, Victor. You're a cleric. Let's see what you can do. Let's see some magic.
Like what would you like to see?
Anything. What do you got?
Would you like me to hurt something? I don't know what you want.
You can heal, right? You can heal. You can
Do
hurt.
you need healing?
I'm probably still pretty beat up looking. I had like 7.
Well, we got
Oh, no,
our short rest, so I mean, you would have got all your.
I'm not
hit
gonna
die
spend any
back.
of my. I didn't. No, I'm not gonna spend my hit dice because we're gonna take a long rest. I have half my health. I'm like, I'm not feeling. Well, I am feeling pretty great. I'm feeling pretty great. Throw me a heal anyways. Let's see how it goes. I'm still pretty beat up.
Does anyone else need healing?
I could use
I'm
some.
good.
Wait, you said you could get rid of charms on the way here. Well,
True,
how do you
yes.
do that?
I will cast Calm Emotions on the entire group.
What is that?
I've never heard of that one.
I haven't either.
I will read it for you.
Got a new one like a
Read it.
Mordenkainen's or a.
Nope, that is in the original
Oh.
player's handbook, I believe.
Must be worthless then.
What?
Michael, we just never look at it because we've played with Matt for so long.
Yeah.
I attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point I choose. Must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails the saving throw, choose one of the two following, and then I can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect, provided that its duration is not expired, comes back.
How long does the
Oh.
spell last?
Up to a minute.
Oh, that at least gives us temporary relief.
So
What about?
That's really good.
you're
That is
choosing.
really good.
So you're choosing to fail it. Is that what's happening? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll
just,
choose
just
it now.
relax and feel, and I'll cast Calm Emotions.
And Shiro, that patron in the bar, was no patron at all.
Did I know? I'm running back, and I'll yell out, "It was a succubus!" And I'm just like,
You don't see anything. You don't see him.
did I see any
You didn't
footsteps?
see. You didn't see him when we came out.
Give me
I guess
a
it's
survival.
probably off.
He runs off, and I'm like,
Anyone go with him?
Right? Like,
I'm like Jack
Ooh,
and new
survival.
guy and new rogue, go with them.
18?
Jack and New Rogue.
So the footsteps seem to go out and then to the left around the side of the building, and then they disappear. They seem to, as soon as they went quick as well. As soon as they got out, footsteps went faster and faster, faster, gone.
I'll just once I can't see the footsteps anymore, if there's like a table or something, I'll just kind of slam my fist down on it and then
A couple
head
barrels
back.
outside.
And then the minute wears off, and you're charmed again.
Yep. A minute wears off,
think
and
I was
you're
fine.
like, oh yeah, he's fine.
He was fine.
Okay.
Okay, well, he must have been charmed. I had my suspicions, but
And now you would know that I am charmed.
yeah. So when you come back,
He won't
I'll
be charmed
help
when
you
he
out.
comes back. If he tries to hit you, it's not him. He said he feels very bad about hitting friends.
You guys see the ship, the sloop at the dock, start taking off,
Fine with that.
heading out in the sea.
That will come in extreme handy. Yes, he. That's what happened to our last rogue. But I'll fill you in later.
Found replacement rogue. All right.
Yeah, so we found a replacement rogue.
Here, I'll ask. Was your rogue a frogman?
Oh, yeah, he was like a little frog guy.
I
Had a
saw his
sad life.
body. I saw his body, and Jack seems really sad about it.
Well,
Was his name Robert?
yes, his name was Ribbert,
Well, I've been to the Frog City a couple of times, and
but no one called him Ribbert. We all called him Bert.
well, the city called him Robert.
That's because the city don't.
The family and friends call him Raybert.
No, okay.
It's like your mom.
Call him Bert.
Mom calls you by your full name.
Yeah. Full name, first, middle, and last every time I see her. Eric Cameron Knight every single time I see her.
The city will be very sad when they hear
That was when I was a
the
kid.
sad
Yuck,
news.
yuck.
So if you're back, that means Shiro is also back and charmed.
I'm like, hey.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, that guy, he was great.
I don't
go,
know why I ran off like that. That guy he was really nice.
I go, it's because you're charmed. Stand right there. I'm going to slap you in the face.
What?
I'm going to walk up and just whack him across the face.
Okay. Point of damage. Roll that save. You can do it a few times if you want.
Yeah, I'll
Double
do it.
20s. Double net 20s!
man.
Oh! I don't even take the 1 point of damage.
Shiro takes off again.
If he tries to take off, I'll be like, listen, he's gone. That's the end of it. We're,
I'd remember that he got away
yeah, okay. Yeah.
after the charm.
Actually,
wore off.
yeah, so I gave you a little more time. It's still only been a minute, so you should have gotten like a minute to like the edge of the beach. And
Yeah.
you'd be like, what am I doing out here?
Oh, okay.
But
All
it's
right,
fine.
well, I go, okay then, Victor. What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish?
I came to Island to hopefully try to talk to the king.
King of what? There is no king.
Yeah, the king.
There's almost nothing left on this island. There's
King,
uh,
King Furia.
King who?
Who?
Furia.
Where the hell is he? What city is he in?
I believe he is in Corin, but I am not sure. I've not found him
There's
yet.
nothing in
You
Corin.
don't want to go to Corin. That place is a
Listen, we'll go there if you really want to go, but there's nothing there. This thing that's happening is either people are gone, missing. They're either missing, dead, or left this island, just like that boat.
The only reason to go to Corin is to get to the teleporter to go to
Yeah,
Teal.
there's a teleportation circle.
So I
It'll
don't
take you to
suppose
Teal.
the
Teal,
word,
Teal.
I don't suppose the word Taras means anything to you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything at all. And I look over at Shiro.
With
We
my
know-
passive insight,
we know.
Can I tell these
I'll
lies?
It's
just,
about as
I'll
convincing as
just
that.
say we know of the Tarasians, yeah.
I'll do
You do?
deception. Damn it!
I hear that the big city in Tayal has a few eyes of Tarasks.
What? Everyone knows what this is. We were the only people in the world.
What?
How do you know what they are, David? You don't. I don't. I read your backstory. You don't know what. You don't know what.
I don't know anything about them.
No.
Can I roll a history?
You named yourself based on a map you found on the ground. You don't know about these.
It wasn't in my. It was in my helmet. I would like to say.
You have amnesia. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was taken aback there for a second. Like, listen, we've heard of it.
Okay.
We know what it is. We're looking for, but we've got our own problems. We're looking for a book. We're looking for,
A book.
we're looking for a book.
A Tarasian book.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, uh,
Well,
loosely
let's see if
connected.
you know what it is. Nobody else does.
Nobody else knows what
It's
it is.
called
You know
the
what?
Thrivmaru.
Yeah.
I would like to find Thrivmaru, yes.
What is
Okay,
it?
great.
What does
Do you
it
know
do?
what it is? Where is it? What does it
I'm
do?
not-
Tell me.
I'm not
Tell me
exactly
now!
sure, but that's why I'm
Me
going
and
to
Finn are both going, come on!
on,
Give
Joe,
me the
shaking like my belly.
I'm just looking like, what is going on?
So I'm here to talk to King about Tarasians, yes.
What does the king of this island
Tarasians, they're
have to do
dead.
with Tarasians? They're gone.
They're an ancient civilization that probably blew themselves up.
Yes, they were my studies. I've tried to study them, but it's very difficult. I found the name Thuria in a book, but the only person I know named Thuria is the king here. So I thought I would come talk to him and see if he knows.
That could be a good start.
I
That could
get
be a
here
good
and the
start.
entire island is dead. So I
I've
was
never heard of a king here, but
There might be one. He might just live in like the king's house in this edge
if
of town
if
we've
you
never been
can
to.
find him, sure, we can get some.
Did I
We'll
never
deal
say?
with
Did I
that.
never say his name when we were here before?
Never once have you said his name.
There you go.
now you
God
know.
Like, listen, we will deal with that. We need to take a rest.
Sure.
But you're welcome to join now that I know you can get rid of charms, boy. You're
By
the
this
most-
point, I'm starting to put some like these guys are a lot of things in common. Do you know this person you spoke of earlier? The used to follow the Raven.
Listen,
Was it
What
by chance someone named Alzira?
you just
Yeah.
That name you know,
Yeah.
David.
I believe we were meant to meet each other.
Maybe.
meant to meet each other in a good way or meant to meet each other in a bad way.
Just so you
Bad
know, if
soul
you
limited.
stick with us, you're probably gonna run into her. She already wants to kill us.
Oh yeah, we meet her all the time. She's like we
I
got our
mean,
own speed
I mean,
dial.
she's like, she brought us back from hell, then she sent us on a mission, and then we,
Into
you know,
hell.
didn't do it,
Listen,
and then
hell is the least interesting thing we've done.
apparently for 2 years.
That's a long time.
We're extremely traveled people.
I have a question. Do I know that L0 would want to kill me?
Wants to kill you.
I don't know. It's your character.
Alright.
While he's deciding whether he knows she wants to kill him, I'll ask, what do you know about her?
She used to follow the Raven.
That's it?
Now the Raven says she's meddling in things she ought not meddle in. She needs to be stopped.
Yeah, she's a necromancer.
Bit disconcerting.
She's
Normally,
a
Raven is
heck of a
fairly
strong
neutral.
one, too.
Normally, Raven is fairly neutral, but she says Alzira should probably be stopped. Even
would
if
say
it means
she's-
killing her.
I would say she's extra neutral.
What's the do you know what's the connection with Aerolus? Why would she turn to Aerolus?
I don't know. Aerolus used to be like the sort of counterbalance to the Raven in the Feywild, like the life and death cycle.
I would like to make it to the Feywild.
Okay?
Do you think it would be wise to bring back Aerolus, or should we leave her where she is?
It would be seemingly beneficial to bring Aerolus back to the Feywild, but I don't know how to do that.
At least Rook was on the right path.
Okay, listen.
Thank
We can
you.
always
If
recover.
you
We
can
can
restore
always
the balance.
Thank you for telling me that.
try to recover Rook's body and his stuff. Ugh.
Well, there's
Here's
a
the thing.
that I
I'll
do
tell
know.
you some more. I'll tell you some more about Azir right now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
definitely not killing her right away. She is a means to an end for one of our other goals. Once that goal is done, you can do with her as you wish.
I don't particularly want to kill her. It's very odd that the Raven would say something like that.
She is very powerful.
She's very powerful. Whenever, before we went to hell, she looked like she was 90 years old, decrepit old woman. And when she brought us back, she's young again. Not to mention the hordes of undead.
Hordes.
Hordes.
Yeah.
I'll hold up my ring. She gave us these to get past them.
Oh, yeah, I
Undead, like lots of little undead, no problem.
Lots
Big
of
ones
big
too.
undead. Mashed together body parts to make.
That might be a problem.
I'll stumble back just a little bit.
You
You're
okay there,
scared
bud?
of undead.
Is he
I have a
secretly undead?
question.
I say, you got the spell Turn Undead?
I have a question.
I know how
Would you
to
kill
turn undead.
any undead on sight?
Yeah,
I mean, if it was trying to kill me.
I'm not fond of the undead. No, I mean, am I trying to get past him to do something else, or am I just sitting around and it starts walking towards me?
How does this human look? A jar.
Roll me perception.
I mean, I'm looking right at him. Can I take 20?
Just give me perception.
Man, I'm rolling like a champ tonight. What is that? It's not popping
I
up.
didn't
Eight.
see it roll.
It's not popping up. It's rolling, but the numbers aren't popping up. Perception?
Yeah, it didn't say you rolled.
Yeah, because watch, I'll roll again.
There it goes. Oh, that one.
Hey. there it is.
There it is. Took that one.
I'll take that one, yeah. My perception is a 20,
Um,
because I'm not trained in
so
it.
he's very covered. And you try to look at his eyes, and it's just something's not right. He's trying to cover up something.
Oh.
He's got, like, face covering and everything on.
Mm-hmm.
You look
Like a
super
helmet?
Suspicious?
No.
Can I? Okay.
Is he hunched
get about
over and
the
his
same-
spine sticking
or-
out?
What, Isaac?
Can I get about the same read off of him?
Yeah, what I sent you. Did you get
Okay.
your Discord message?
No.
Oh, sorry. I sent you one a while back.
Oh. Sweet. In that case, I will say I'll stick to a jar. What is it you are hiding?
Uh-oh.
Are you okay? You run from something.
I'll take off the whatever it's called, true self or whatever it's called.
Okay. He casts a little spell and a shimmer kind of goes down him. He's still very well clothed. Everyone can now see that there's something up with this human.
And I'll kind of off one of my something that's covering up my hand.
Take your glove off.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see you see a pale white bony hand.
With fungi on it.
Like, does he have a skin?
No.
Or
Just bones.
Oh, it's skeleton.
Yep.
I go,
Wait.
huh.
Is this why you ask about undead? You going to harm me?
I would never do such a thing.
Who are you?
Yeah, is he affected by the rings?
I will cast detect good and evil. Or detect evil and good.
What was your alignment, David? I don't think did we do that?
Well,
What it
it's
does
neutral.
is that I know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. So
There is an undead within 30 feet.
Is it him?
It is him.
You are undead.
Wait, what are you? You're Fey or something, aren't you? Joe?
You're getting no, he is
I'm a Jinsei.
Elemental.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I don't think he reads as that though.
It's not elemental. No, like one of my parents was a genie.
Yeah, so he's like a
Okay.
tiefling is to a demon, you know that. So
I
it's not
gotcha.
really.
Yeah.
You also pick up a little bit of Fey on this undead.
Are you sure you don't remember anything?
Yes.
That
One day I
fungus,
just
does it
woke
look-
up. One day I just woke up with a spear in my hand and a little. What's it called? What was Elzira first? After her first tower.
You
The monastery.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Do
woke
I
up.
believe him?
roll a insight. Well, roll an insight.
Wait a second. You woke up at the monastery. How'd you end up here?
It's been a long time. I mean,
How do we know?
Natural 1. Wah, wah. My passive insight is high.
Very well, yeah. It's very difficult to read. You don't get anything outside of what your passive is telling you, which is
I'm just trying to find out why I
Seems
have
to
these
be.
powers and why am I alive.
That fungus
know
that's on his
Alzira?
hand.
Yeah.
it's
I
not
know
the
who
fungus
she
you think it is.
Okay.
You got kind of a
Is she the one who
greenish,
brought you
orangish-
back?
I don't know.
You just woke up at the monastery on the island.
Yeah, and then just started.
Finn,
Trying to
how do we
remember.
know if she's not using him to track us?
I suppose we don't know if she's using him to track us. But he is sentient in a way that none of the other ones were.
That's what worries me.
Huh.
Never seen one like this.
I'll look straight over at a jar, our new skeletal
Here.
friend who gave up his secret probably a little too easily.
Here, listen. Here, listen. I'll tell you my real name. My real name is. It's so stupid. Mr. Bones.
You're the one who came up with the name.
It's what?
Mr. Bones.
You're like a doctor on Star Trek.
I'm Dr. Bones.
I am
Well,
Mr.
Mr.
Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Would you
I'm gonna
prefer me
stick with
call
a
you
jar.
Mr. Bones or a jar, like door?
I'm gonna stick with a jar. That sounds
Better.
Listen, a jar.
Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Yes.
Here's the deal.
Mr. Bones, very nice.
You seem all right. If I get even the slightest inkling anything is wrong,
You'll
I
be
will turn
dead.
you to ash.
As he looks at you and he's like, kind of angrily giving you a stern talking to Mr. Bones, you see like this little lick of fire sort of rise up his arm.
Would that be intimidation?
If you want to roll it, yeah.
I've been rolling like doo-doo, so...
Kabang.
23.
Yeah, I am very terrified. I'm just saying, listen, I just want to figure out why I'm
this,
alive.
This
and
power
how I
you were
got
feeling
these
while you're in
powers.
the inn is also amplifying at the moment.
What's your skill set, Mr. Bones?
I can teleport. And
There you go, that's nice.
I
You
can
read the chat?
also.
Yeah.
I also have dark vision because, well, I'm undead. I can.
Because you don't have eyeballs?
Yeah, and I can I can discern color with this dark vision.
What do you do in a fight? Are you a caster?
I just use my I just use my weapons.
What kind of weapons you got?
I have a trident and a spear
So are you a
and a light
fisherman?
crossbow.
What is your weapon of choice?
Trident.
Sure. Whatever.
Can you pick locks?
I'm not that kind of.
Yeah, he's got a
skeleton.
skeleton
I'm not
key.
that kind of skeleton.
But Okay, this is it. That's enough. Like, he doesn't want to give any more information. That's fine.
Press him now. He's undead.
I'll I'm gonna pull Shiro. God dang
That
camera.
is destroying your chair.
I do. The chair is destroyed already. It's just like whatever at this
What's he
point.
meowing at?
Yeah.
He's meowing at being alive. He always is meowing. Okay, I'm gonna pull
He's like-
Shiro off to the side. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. There's no way to hide this anyways. I go, let me test something real quick. And I'm gonna look out towards the I'm gonna walk up to the water on the beach.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast?
I'm gonna cast Agonizer's Scorcher, 2nd level.
Okay, that's like a 5-foot beam of fire.
Yeah, 30-foot long.
Okay. So you begin to cast, and you got. Where's everyone standing? First off,
Behind me, I
behind
suppose.
him.
stand in
I
front.
mean, did
Yeah.
he say,
In
hey,
front.
I'm going to do something, look out.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I will stand back because I know what he has. I will stand like 20 feet back.
Okay, so
I will take that cue and
he
stand
begins
here.
the
Wait.
spell, and as he sends it out, you see this 15-foot wide and way further than it should be, this beam of fire that just shoots out into the ocean, and you guys can feel this heat off this thing standing behind him.
Nice.
Oh,
I'll just. It was very nice.
The other magic users are like, why is he wasting such high level spells?
where did that come from?
I'm like steaming after this. Jeez.
When you learn to do that?
I'm just very recently.
Your god must be giving you more powers.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
You have God? Who is your God?
I don't know my god's name. I just know what my god is.
Interesting.
You know
I don't
anything
have a
about
god.
it? It's a giant phoenix.
And Phoenix. Do I know anything about it?
Pretty obscure.
What? Roll me a religion check.
I have yet to find anybody who knows anything
I
about
really
it.
don't know about it. Ah,
Natural 20. Dang it.
7.
Nope. Actually,
Nope,
that
never
wouldn't
heard
be
of
religion. That
Phoenix.
would be, I guess, a history. That changes
Oh,
anything.
history I'm better at. Let me. Can I roll again?
Yes, roll again.
No, nice.
Yes. Nah, he
What?
rolled. That was religion.
Try. Oh, roll it again, you jerk.
Yeah.
Where did dice go? There it is. Oh, much better. That is 21.
There was a phoenix mentioned in something that you have been reading.
In something I have been reading.
Yeah.
You say Phoenix?
Not necessarily
Yes.
anyone in particular, but you know that sparks. Oh yeah, Firebird.
I think we are
He
going
was-
to do very well together.
I hope so. I think maybe I look around on this beach. Going south, it feels better, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, can we get a long rest outside? We can't get a long rest outside, can we?
You need to
We
be.
slept
you need
all
to be
night.
in a comfortable place.
So, like, if we make a fire and
I mean, if we're just
Mhm.
like chilling out on the beach until 3, because that's
Just-
whenever we like lay
it-
down, right?
It all depends on how, if there's any activity at night, if anything startles you. If you have a quiet night, I'll give it to you. But if you don't have
Just
a quiet
stay
night,
at the
you'll lose
end.
it.
Yeah.
Here,
I don't- I'm not-
I'll do a
I mean,
little
we've
trick
been
to the
here
party.
for probably close to 20 hours now, so just gotta hang out for.
All right, here. I'll do a
let's
little.
just-
I'll do a
It's still
little.
morning.
Oh, okay.
I'll do a
I
little
say-
trick with the group. I'll take off my arm, and I'll go find a bush
It's like, please don't do that. It's very disturbing.
and reattach that. I'll say, look what I can do. And
What
I'll
did he just do?
Kind of shake the
So he now has a stick for an arm.
yeah, just shake the stick up and down a little bit.
that's
And
he's
then
the
I'll
skeletons
reattach.
from that skeleton thing.
Yep, this is a homebrew
then-
thing that somebody made.
And after that, I'll just reattach my arm.
I don't
Holy.
think that that's very. That's. I don't know what to think about that. That
I can also collapse into just a
fighting
normal pile.
urge. to
Are
smite
you are you all bones? Do you have any flesh at all, or is it just bones?
You still
And
can't see his
just
face.
bones.
He still has it covered.
Can I see your
Uh,
skull?
Yeah, I'll show him my skull.
Pull
It's-
it down, and it's just caved eyes and white skin. His
It's
mouth
just a
is.
normal human skull with some.
As
Oh,
he
he looks
talks
like a World of Warcraft undead kind of thing.
He's just a
He's
skeleton.
not full skeleton.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
full
he
skeleton.
is full skeleton.
Yep. He's got some moss that's growing on him.
Yeah, I got some moss on me.
really,
Oh, so he.
really want to kill you. Fighting urge to smite undead.
Yeah,
Oh.
my character, like one of the ones he hates is undead.
Oh God,
Like,
the worst character.
Squinting at him so hard right now.
But Jack, just think, he helped save you. You know, like you guys ran into each other. You were safer.
Now we're even.
You
You
say
saved
that to him,
me.
and I-
You're an undead. We're even now.
Just every now and then after walking, I'm gonna look over at Jar and be like,
Yeah.
So we don't even need to sleep
Same
anymore. We could just kind of hang out for another few hours and get our full rest, right?
Yeah, you need 24 hours of relaxation. You only need like 6
Okay.
hours of sleep or whatever.
Let's just
"So you
relax on
need,
the
to
beach.
finish rest, and then we'll go. And
Yes,
then we
let's
can-
relax on the beach for 4 more hours and then we'll leave.
Is that what we're calling it for the evening?
Yeah, so you guys,
Yeah.
you sit down on the beach and you're having a little chit chat. A jar is popping other bones off and replacing them with other things.
I really don't like that.
I don't think anyone does. Let's quit.
You can see the boat, that sloop that was sailing off, and it's just on the horizon. You can barely just see it. Probably only Victor can see it because he's got a ridiculous perception. Victor and Jack
I
can
can
see
see it.
on,
You see it.
on the horizon. When you all notice a big flash of light as that ship just erupts in flames.
Oh.
Good thing we didn't leave.
And then a moment later, you get a boom as a shockwave hits you.
Oh.
And that's where we'll end.
Well,
Dang.
It's an
wow.
unfortunate boat. This guy in the
That's
end.
I
somebody
didn't
wants us to
accidentally
go on
I
that.
didn't accidentally blow anyone up, did I?
Yeah, that was your fire beam. Just now got there.
yeah, it just kept going forever. Caught it on the horizon, blew it up. I would feel no
what a
remorse.
shot!
What a shot. You see that? Hole in one, 5 miles out.
Talk about a hole in one.
All right, we'll end there for our
None of us
early
ever-
quick
Yeah,
night.
early night.
And we'll be back next week. I assume
This was
same
character introduction week.
It was fun.
usual time next week.
New character.
Yes.
Yep. Everyone knows
Hopefully usual
my
time next week.
my true race.
Yep.
now.
Goodbye.
You were able to hang on to it for an hour and a half. Well done.
Yeah,
Better
wow.
than me. It's alright.
I gotta tell
I
you,
was
man.
planning on revealing it on the first day, anyways.
I had I hid my race for a long time. It's pretty easy.
He's not so easy when you got someone with a 23 passive perception.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Because his disguise self was like a 16. So even Jack, I guess, could have.
Oh, it was just
Spotted him.
disguise self. It wasn't like an illusion spell or anything.
Nope, it was just disguise self.
There is a spell I saw that like you change your whole person and you can change the person, everyone in the group. It's pretty
Seeming.
cool.
Disguise,
Yeah, seeming.
disguise self is like single person seeming.
Seeming, yeah. Okay, so you'd have to touch it to really know if it's fake.
All right.
All right.
We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
See you
ya.
next week.
Bye.